Hey guys, my name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. And if you guys are interested, you can join my team at patreon.com/boomshikha. That's patreon.com/boomshikha. That's my name. In this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about how INFJs are all about justice. Now, it seems like such a weird concept to talk about justice in this world right now where everyone thinks that the world is pretty unfair and things like that. Or you're in the other perspective where you don't need to think about justice because there are other people taking care of it. There are cops and judges and blah blah blah, right? We have this weird sense of justice inside of us that bubbles up all the time. I'll give you a really simple example. For example, we might have a friend who is taking advantage of us. They always call us and they talk about all the stuff that's going on with them, but they never ask us what's going on with us. They only use us for, kind of regurgitating information and throwing negative energy at us. And when we go out, they never pay. They always expect us to pay, or they never pay the right amount. And they don't tip, which is a big no-no for INFJs. You need to tip properly if you're an INFJ or a friend of an INFJ. And so in this situation with this person, this hypothetical person, this is an unjust relationship. It is not equally balanced, right? And for us, equally balanced relationships, equally balanced situations, equally balanced worlds are really important, right? And so the stupid thing about INFJs, which I hate about myself, is that we won't tell this person. We won't be like, I feel taken advantage of by you. I don't like it. Can you stop doing that? No. We'll just slam the freaking door in their face. That's it. Our relationship is over with them. I'm really trying not to do that anymore. Now I'm trying to tell them, you're not being just to me. I don't feel like this is a balanced relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. A relationship like acquaintance, relationship, friendship, whatever it might be. I don't want to be with you in that manner because you take advantage of me. You don't give me all that I give you. It's not balanced, right? It has to be a give and take. Right? And this is in every situation. If we're working at a job where we feel like we're being taken advantage of, where we're giving a lot but we're not receiving a lot, we don't want to be in that situation. If we are dating someone who is taking a lot from us and we're not getting a lot from them, then it's unfair and we don't want to be in that situation. So we're always in this mode of wanting justice. And our sense of justice is not perhaps similar to the sense of justice that you might look at when you think about, police or lawyers or judges or things like that. That's not the kind of system that we're looking at, because that system is very much about something else, right? If you do something wrong, you have to be reprimanded for it. Our sense of justice is all about balance. It has to be balanced. Everything has to be balanced. And so if it is not balanced, then we feel out of sorts. Like, I know, for example, yesterday, I was out all day. I was out with friends, and I was working all the time, co-working here, co-working there. And so all day long, I was giving. I felt really unbalanced. I came home and literally wedged out in front of Netflix, watching Star Trek: The Next Generation for 3 hours. That is what I needed to balance myself out. And then after that, I felt balanced again. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're always looking for balance. Balance in our energy, balance in our relationships, balance in our life, balance in everything. And balance, I mean in terms of like justice, like balance. It has to be balanced, where I'm giving you something and you're giving me an equal amount, or I'm taking something and you're taking an equal amount. It has to be both give and take, right? In every situation, energy, money, relationship, whatever it might be. I hope this makes sense, right? Unfortunately, we live in a world where more often than not, I am taken advantage of and I'm not getting what I give in return. If that happens, obviously, as I said, I'll slam the door in their face and I'll walk away. And so if it doesn't happen, I'm really happy and I'm really relieved. And I do have some people in my life right now that are not doing that. They're giving me as much as I'm receiving from them. And so it's a very balanced relationship, and I'm still in a relationship with them, and I think I'll stay until things change, right? But for the reason I'm doing this video is because if you guys realize that fact that your balance is very important to you, if you are in a relationship with someone, like a partner, or if you are friends with someone, try to explain this to them. I try very hard to explain this to every person I meet that I want to be friends with, because I don't want to lose people because they don't know what my sense of justice is. You know what I'm saying? This is just in our heads, and people don't know that this is how we think. They might think a completely different way. So we might be slamming the door in front of all these people, to all these people, when they don't actually realize that they did anything wrong. Because they might have not done anything wrong, because in their world, this isn't how it works. So what I'm trying now is to stop doing that, stop being so unfair to people, and telling them, this is how I look at the world, this is how I want our relationship to be, and if it's not, then I'm going to leave. This is what I tell them. And so they know what the rules are. And so I'm not kind of putting all these rules upon them without their knowledge. Does that make sense? So we do that a lot as INFJs, because we have this sense in our head that this is how the world works, and if it doesn't work that way for someone else, we just leave. But their world might work completely different, right? And so that's a misunderstanding. They're not deliberately doing this to us. They're not deliberately taking more from us than giving. They just don't realize it, perhaps. Sometimes, right? Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes they are douchebags. Other times they might not realize it, right? So have that conversation with people. Try to come into it with that conversation so that if it does happen after that conversation, then you know that it was because they don't actually want a balanced relationship. They're not actually going to give you as much as you want, right? So you know at that point you can slam the door in their face, and it doesn't matter because they're not the kind of people you want to hang out with. But do not slam the door without telling the person what they did wrong. Perhaps they don't know they did anything wrong and they're just baffled or mystified by your behavior. Make sense? So that's the reason I wanted to really do this video. If you're an INFJ listening, please do this. And if you have an INFJ in your life, this is pretty much how they think. So if you are giving or receiving more than they are, then be careful because they might slam the door in your face. Make sense? I hope it does. If you guys have any questions or comments or feedback, I am here to listen. I reply to every comment at the moment because there are not that many. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Again, if you're interested, you can join my team at patreon.com/boomshikha. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.